Hello, YouTube. It's Jinx. Playing Metaphor. What happened last time? Right, we did main story stuff and need to go do this bounty for this one. I almost said human. Not human. Humanoid individual. I don't remember his name. Heisme. Oh.
Look at that. True.
Can I not accept that bounty? Do I have to talk to... How do I accept the bounty? Oh, at the reception desk. Thank you, Galaga. Galaga. It sounds the same, honestly. Hey, would it be alright if we accepted a bounty contract for Heisme? Heisme, you sure you can handle that? We can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Let's do it. An odd one, alright? You thought you're just great. Head to Martira. You can probably get more info there.
Let's focus.
No deadline. No deadline.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got a contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Yeah, we did.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Oh, so it's just don't even tell her what the target is at all. Oh, Stroll, I love him.
I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Oh God, is it gonna be shitty?
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well...
God damn it, you people.
You shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
Oh.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Yeah, whatever. Go to sleep, blah blah. Opening ceremony tournaments tomorrow. We should probably stay inside and rest today. Then why am I able to move around? Don't let me move around if
What in the blade?
I have to go sleep. You? Oh, I talked to the wrong person. Maybe not.
Fancy a bit of...
Oh. Huh.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Yeah, I already did that. Okay, so nothing new. Hi, Fabian, my love.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will surely miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can. Even if it's only once in a while.
Now then.
Preparations seem to be proceeding without issue. Well, apart from one massive overturned uncertainty. Never mind. Forgive my mutterings. Just please do not be surprised, no matter what we're presented with. Troll.
Hello.
You're not Troll.
Hey.
I asked Fabian for a map of Martira, and she gave me the one from Grease's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but military map always has more detail. Fabian continues to be our ink card. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals. Yep. Bedtime, I guess. Wait, can I read it to Maria? I said I'd read to Maria. Wonder if something's wrong. Oh boy. Is she gonna sneak in the thing and come with us? That'd be wild. Yeah, rest. Got nothing else to do. Rest well. Thanks.
Can I come in?
Maria! Love. Absolutely. Yeah, want to read?
Want to read some more?
Not today.
Hmm?
You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
Oh
just-
no, baby, no!
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
Don't cry, I'll cry. I won't tell
It's
her.
alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a
promise.
promise. God, I hate making promises to children. This will not end well.
All right. Promise?
I just did,
The
love.
next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
Absolutely.
This one's
Oh,
important.
what? Huh.
I never got a
Okay.
chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
I wonder if ranking up Maria is going to be... Anytime I go someplace new, I come back and tell her about it. If that'll be how I
Captain,
rank
May I
her
have a
up.
moment?
What's up,
Good
Hulk?
night.
What is up, Hulk?
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out.
Mm-hmm.
Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden.
Yeah.
It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
That's putting it mildly. Yeah, don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
What is with this floating stuff? Like the blue floating crap doesn't look like dust. Is that supposed to be magma? When you got me thrown out.
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents.
I'm so curious.
Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stunned them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Yes, please. I want to know what the fuck's going on with this book.
So
Ooh.
it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this
Voting.
country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king.
Yeah, that's definitely a fantasy book. I haven't seen anything
Quite
like
the
that in real
opposite
life.
of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My
Perhaps.
dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Man, that's a hell of a dream to have. I don't think I would save anyone in my life. Except Fabian.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh, medals day. Is it raining? Oh, never mind, it's cutscene. Oh, it's cutscene. Who's that?
Judah!
Lady
Una. Oh, that guy. What the fuck is Judah? Ooh, who the fuck is Judah? Hello? Oh, music. Oh god, I hope this isn't copyright. It's gotten loud too, Jesus. Huh. I was iffy about talking during that just in case it is like DMCA shit, whatnot. And I have to fuck with the audio. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna get flagged. He is pretty though. Who is she?
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne!
What?
For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven.
This is just feeling like the
There,
beginning of
they face their
JoJo's
first
part.
challenge, the exhibition of the brave.
7.
Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage.
Kind of.
Next, our
As in,
would-be
like, the huge
monarchs head
ceremony
east.
thing?
Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown.
Oh god, that's a
Closest to the
lot
throne,
of
I know him,
fucking
you know
introductions
him.
you're gonna have to
It's
make.
Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition.
Is Luis
nor
even gonna
any
show up
heated
to
calls
this? I
to
feel like he's
action.
already
All I
halfway
wish
across
is
the
to
map
restore
right now.
order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo.
Oh.
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Okay.
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race?
Oh, that's a good point.
It's not over by far.
They'd probably
Luis
throw
supporters
in
won't take
everyone
this
from the
lying down.
council into this.
What cowardice, Crier? Where's Count Louise?
I highly doubt Louis would even show up to this thing.
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
Why would he?
What? He's not even entering?
Why would he?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was
I
to
don't
get
know
closer
why
to him.
anyone expected
Don't
him to
worry.
take
Definitely
place
paying
in this.
attention.
I am so
He's
tiny
only in second
compared
as
to
it is,
those.
so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight.
I mean,
I'm sure
Louis
he'll make a move soon.
wanted a fucking
All
human
right,
to be
all right.
reanimated
For
in the
those Count
streets of the
Luis
city.
supporters, you might want to meet our next
He
entrant.
probably hopes this whole place is half
Rising
destroyed.
socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of
Oh,
Louise's
I kind of recall
The
him.
fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord
Yeah, I thought he was
Look
kind
to
of
the
cute,
sky
but then he
all you
talked.
wish. No god can save you. What our country needs is power.
How the f-
Well, it's not quite all the contenders,
I
but
just
let's
don't
get
get
on with
it.
the introductions.
the fuck is going
The
on?
great liberal merchant, it's
Ooh.
Roger Ward.
Who you?
By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the
By
gauntlet
right.
runners than the throne, it's
Oh.
Lena Caden.
What the fuck?
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life.
Hello?
It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the
What
hideous,
is
it's
some
Milo
of these
Maurizio.
designs? What is happening?
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Wait, only that many people signed up for this?
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to
Of
distinguish yourself?
What the fuckers?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Oh, great.
Hey!
Cool.
What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Who did you ask for a fucking ride?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait!
Oh my god,
Out of
is
blame!
this for us? What in the fuck?
It's quick! Wait, it's headed right for the... It'll crash!
Whoa!
Oh my god, what the fuck did you do, Wolkenberg?
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You dolt! You nearly brought down the cathedral!
Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
Feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. I guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster.
Boy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like that
race
display
across the
alone
land.
should win me a couple
Go,
votes
prove
because it's
yourself worthy
amusing.
and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin.
Woo! Yay!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
Oh, hush. Not everyone has wings.
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible.
Oh, shit, it did go up a bit. I'm getting a lot of interest, but I only consider this a primary mission to aid the prince. Ooh!
Just a sec.
What was that? Well, what's with this thing? Is this a carriage?
Can you hear me?
Sure, just run her along the main road then. The others seem to be doing as much. Just as crazy as this Mordor. We'll take the compliment, little lady. Now, let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martyr, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a way south. Okay. Yeah, I guess just...
Wow.
Yeah, okay, Martyrs, here it is. Now Martyr, eh? On this craft's legs? Oh, I say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days... Oh, God, his voice. 4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than carriage. And surely roads would be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Jolly good. Now, cinch those bridges, chaps. Full steam ahead to Martyr Old Castletown. Okay.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
I just noticed his fucking mustache. What the hell? What is with these designs, Atlas?
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Stroll, shut up! He doesn't even know that till we're done.
Money? Ha!
Oh, okay.
I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's cool. When he talks, the little speaker things on the left of Stroll kind of move.
That's the ticket.
That's neat.
It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Is it safe?
Is this really safe?
Fast enough to make you wet your waders, eh? I know. She's the quickest I've ever built.
Oh, you built it.
Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey,
No?
Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
Please.
That man is Neurus. And Ishkia.
Oh, he's got
was
wings.
not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
Oh, what's behind him? So, like, doesn't really look like a map. Imagery. The way he fucking drives, I wish I had the confidence.
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Honestly, she does not look bad with orange hair. Like, I know this is flashback, but I kind of like how her hair looks. Don't hit your thumb.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
A little
As
time.
always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage?
Oh.
Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
Obviously he says
Was
yes.
specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now, leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
When did he get this request to make it? Because the Highness has been under that poison or whatever the fuck for who knows how long. So who knows how long he's put off making this thing, or if he hasn't even finished it because of that.
Whoa!
Jeez, my god. Oh, what happened?
Good God.
Oh. I think it needs new paint.
A gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince?
Can we change the paint?
His Highness was gone. Still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it?
Shh, no.
Did
What?
you
They're
really
royal.
build this vehicle exactly to their orders?
They're royal. They want to show up and make a scene. I mean, you saw how the fucking king made his death. Made his funeral. Oh my god, what did you add to it?
Cannot mean.
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and...
Oh,
well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away.
God. He died, and you're like, okay, time to give it some upgrades.
Masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
Oh my god.
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
I mean, he thought the guy was dead.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Value Runner alone.
Value Runner?
This runner... it is fully operational now. Then I suggest you cooperate. For both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Please.
What's all this now?
Although she's mad, she doesn't really need to say please. I did. I said please.
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
Oh, did you tell him that the prince is still alive?
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists.
Oh.
The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Okay.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Maybe.
And I love the trope of people bragging about inventions, whatever, and then immediately saying, I think. I don't know, it's so silly, but I love it.
How encouraging.
It's silly.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
Hey.
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
Then if we die together.
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass.
It's not
Hell
an
yeah.
invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You're so funny, Gallica.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
You didn't install, like, guns into this thing?
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better.
But that's not exactly what we're doing.
Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Oh, I'm so glad you're finding out about all this now.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
Well, they didn't really put specifications on the monster that we need to bring back. And, like, a lot of people relate people to being monsters, so...
Then again, tis
I don't
just
think
as
it's
likely
breaking
to
any
win the
rules.
people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of
I
you.
trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
She might know him.
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
I guess she doesn't know him?
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
God, he's so cute. ATLUS, why can't I kiss him? Why can't I kiss anyone in this game? Yeah, I did find out you can't romance anyone in this game.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Like, they give us an adult protagonist, but you can't romance anyone. Oh well.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
I didn't get this game to romance people, so...
You needn't
oh
tire
no,
yourself
I'd
out
love to
before we
be
arrive.
with Fabian and Stroll, just saying.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And I'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
Okay.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
What was the archetype I need to rank up? Gunnar maybe, or something? I think it was something to do with mechanics, I assume. But like, I mean, this guy has a pretty good qualification for that. No! New music. Pretty cool. Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as strategy room, lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit academia. Right. Let's visit engine room first.
Yeah?
I've never been in Gauntlet Runner. Come on to see what the engine room's like. The runner makes a smooth ride, at least. Centricity aside, he certainly earned his title as core engineer. As said, I'm more concerned with his unseen markings. I do hope he hasn't made any dubious additions.
Oh.
Like, a carriage can't begin to compete with the Gauntlet Runner speed. I suppose they've earned their reputation. But that, I'm in a constant fear of losing my lunch is far from ideal. But once I'm used to it, I'm sure the journey would be pleasant. Oh, you can actually go up.
What's this?
There's some mellow milk and fragrant spice. I wonder who brought them. I can use these for... Oh. Okay.
Incredible!
Wow, so this room's made for bathing. Can we really just hop in mid-ride, take a real bath? Now that I could get used to. I call for stip. Why are you just going straight up and strip nude? What do you think you are? Unacceptable. Really? It's a bathing room. Oh, stroll. Oop. Not to mention, no running water yet. Working on it. What unacceptable. Watchtower? Oh. Oh my god. What the... Why does this feel like I can fight things on top of you? Interesting. Oh, I can see him! Neat. The hell is the engine room though? Your stash. Oh god, is he drunk driving? Okay, here, engine room. Washing machine? Nothing in it? Oh my god, are we gonna find like dirty clothes or sooty clothing you throw in the washing machine? Oh, what the
This?
I wonder what makes this thing run.
Hello?
First time on Gauntlet Runner, eh? Wow, that scared me. Looks like that pipe's in here too. Gauntlet Runner found this one in every room.
Spectacular.
Now, I believe we heard you speculating on the old guards and the workings. Gauntlet Runners use Magla crystals as fuel to run, you see? You take your life in your hands when you try WoWs. Then, thanks to Kingdom's greatest minds, Gauntlet Runner was born. Runner's actual legs are based on colossal beasts, made for zero momentum loss even on roughest terrain. I want to fight one. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the home car, that's a work in progress. By the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in dark, and the home car needs to rest as much as I do. Understood. Continue to our destination while spending time. Utilize it to obtain items, raise abilities, do other things you do in town. By using kitchen, reading books, or using washing machine. You also spend time with the allies. Oh. I say, give me a start there. You're trying to get my attention, Willem. Terribly sorry, but I've got to focus on driving now. Check off the rest of it. If you want to chat, best to find me in the evenings. Then what? Gotcha. Okay. What's washing machine? This? Increase my max MP?
Understood.
That's so good. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Never really made... Oh, what's this?
Come on.
What tool's actually cleaning igniter than the rest? Modified create wind that collects dust. Pretty nifty. Max HP won't create. Okay. Let's go up then. I hope.
Speaking of.
Okay. Stroll. Is he taking a nap? Oh. Are you okay?
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle swaying of a carriage, but this, it's another beast. Things I need to learn to endure it. Oh. Round table. Oh. God, that's so cool.
Let's see here.
I wonder where we're at right now. Oh, so as days go by. I guess campgrounds will be places we rest at night. Ooh. This looks dope. Seeing the cooking table with food and allies, eating prepared meals can grant positive effects. You need ingredients. Experiment as much as possible. That's right. New recipes. Yeah, that's a lot of recipes. Yeah, let's cook. Restores 250 HP and cures poison for all allies. That's it. Status ailments for allies. Fully restore. Ooh, fully restores HP. Increases critical rates. That's nice. One ally endure one fatal attack with 1 HP. That's good. Increased hit rate of one attack. 100. Oh, okay. There's 300 almighty damage when you. Oh, let's make this.
Let's check.
What's this strong one make? Can I go get him? I'm gonna be cooking with the husband. Yes.
Now then.
This afternoon, so we simply refer to our meals as meats. Something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know? Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do well, it turns out tender and delicious. Nothing straightforward when you say. What kind of cut do we have here? Ah, but never you mind. Just leave this to me. If you end up being a shitty cook, actually. Oh. But you're me and just the heat, so it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. Nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now. It.
Alright.
He's just male wifing it up and I'm watching. That's not bad so far. See juices there? There's a proof this turning delicious. I had a little something for aroma and we're done. Just let orange overshadow the flavor. Delicious looking dish. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now, imagine how it tastes. Yay. Roll and I clean up kitchen. Time for food.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness, forcing your way through. The territory is dangerous, even with a gauntlet. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe and resume travels in the morning. While I can't use any of facilities like usual, but you can also reminisce about your with hours. Okay. First time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kinda excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Can I do it with this new guy?
Your thoughts?
Oh, how's that ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Yeah. This run is such a guilty pleasure. Though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though, full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism put together that keeps her legs from sinking in the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the train if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 wings. Hey, handsome. Oh, shit, what was the icon buff is that? I think spending time with him is just gonna increase whatever stat that was. Hey, you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp as they're going to get. I'm not up to much. Care keep me company. Oh, how an imagination. Not right now.
See.
Alright. That's alright. Maybe I can find Hulk to see what she might give me. Oh, is she also imagination? Well, I'm gonna spend time with my husband. Sorry, Hulk.
Now then.
So next up is Martyra. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went up to Northern Fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long lost.
Speaking of...
Long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them may miserable ends? Perhaps not everything, they had no allies.
What's that about?
Maybe they like allies?
I see.
I see. Try as they might, even the strongest king wouldn't be able to establish a country by himself. Hell yeah, that was a good answer. Good job, me. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. More often, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though, all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers still out there.
Alright.
Woo! Oh, that's a big increase in that. Never mind, it's jack shit. My thing barely moved. Cover now is 2 only for bed. Let's talk some more. Yeah. We talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you laddies. I trust that the sleeping car was more like exceeding your expectations, eh?
True.
They're better than I feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to a number in this room? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged ground. Nary a grain of sand could fit between our seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow, roaders really are neat, aren't they? Character would never be able to get through this desert this fast. But, just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neuros? Okay. In 2 days. Oh, I can increase stuff. Okay, courage with stroll and wisdom with hope. I'm gonna increase my MP. Washing machine, right? Yes. Do laundry. Oops, I skipped past that. Oh, hi. God, we just keep meeting. Like I say, what? Okay, wait, hold on. Someone else's laundry's in here. I'll go get them. They can do laundry with us. Gotta keep the water at a consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothing. Why am I a master of laundry, you ask? Because my parents practically beat it into me. Damn, he is my wife. Cooking, laundry. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worth the fabric wear. Or something to that effect. I had learned all about different material. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my time. Wisdom that still serves me to this day.
Nonetheless.
The more time that passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. I was like the opposite with me. Yay, max increased by 3. Oh. I also found some money. Huh? Well, it's not mine, I don't think. Why don't I just hold on to it? Damn, that's a lot of money to lose. From drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry. Like, that's enough to buy me a new weapon.
We could stop for a break.
Ahoy, break time chums! The sun up ahead, so be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy,
Ew.
a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One
Tree
theory
of
is that the
prophecy.
tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Okay. Interesting. Here, shall we get a closer look? Ooh, it's pretty. It's bright as hell. That's pretty.
Wow.
Wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves, it's just the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure how to explain it, but I'm sensing incredible amount of magla in the air here. What the fuck is this image? If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree. No, sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this. I must document this discovery. Pulled out a sheet paper and brush from his pocket and began to draw a landscape. Well, Nearest, how did I get so good at drawing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here, take it as a keepsake. You sure I can have this? Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Trying to intricately detailed could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to viewers now being here. Oh, for Maria! Oh, and that's what Gallica. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she loves to see something from her drawing, and we can tell her a story about this place. A magical organism in form of a tree. Hey, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me great insight into my own research into flight. Oh, no. What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking. Knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color Oh, brought my wisdom. Nice.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders. As darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself, monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
Gotcha. I wonder what game place Martyr is. No stroll, there's nothing. Oh, the one guy's gone though. Can I talk to him? I would like to talk to him. Cockpit is unoccupied. Is he in his little cubbyhole? On the down the steps. Oh, there he is. Oh ho, that you lad, just time. Mind helping me out a bit? I was about to give reactor an inspection. Abstruse and convoluted as it is, rest assured, Look won't do you any harm. Yeah, how about? Ah, so if your reactors tug on your heart too. Hey, then to business.
Spare a moment?
All looks complex, I know, but any apparatus here is just a collection of small parts. And if those individual parts aren't cared for, the whole lot goes kaput. Which is why today we'll be oiling them. Vital business keeps them from rusting and wearing down. Out the group.
Oh.
That's a ticket, lad! Perfectly dolloped. Heh, that's kind of work that get you in the machinery's good books. Well, the other options were just to drop and fucking dump it all on. Neither of those sounded like good options.
Alright.
Yay! Wisdom. My highest stat. That should do it for now. On to the next task. No archetype unlocked though.
Time marches on, and the
Yes,
age
yes.
of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, shit, cutscene. Oh, she's gotten used to it.
Oh wow, I missed all this green.
Can you put shoes on or something, lady?
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
Oh,
That'd be
stroll.
the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the fuck?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
What did you do?
A cannonade.
Oh, wait, someone. What? Why? What in the Power Rangers is happening?
My star
Oh.
is rising! Ah!
Yeah, I figured him. Who's he fighting against?
Sanctism will reign!
That's kind of who I expected.
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Those stray cannon hit us. Those bastards.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Yeah, I mean, they could also attempt to kill each other if they both agreed to a duel. Doubt it, though. This is seem like the train land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the pussy side's gauntlet.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Yeah, I feel like both of them having a face portrait, I feel as if neither of them are gonna get out of the race this quickly.
Look! Over by the legs.
Oh,
that
what?
crier is there
Why?
too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What? What? How did he get here? I refer to abandoning Glodell if he
What's our plan?
loses.
If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Uh-huh. I don't want it. He was a complete dick.
Let's give Glodell a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Maybe. Again, this is someone besides Luis going, oh yeah, I trust Luis. Like, we only have the one side of the guy saying, oh yeah, I'm on Luis's side, I do what Luis says. Luis is the best, Luis trusted me, and Luis ain't saying shit, so I don't know what the fuck we expect.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
I mean, he got a point.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Oh boy, this is gonna end well.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner.
Oh boy.
There. We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry. Can't get into it now.
Stroll. What?
You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Really?
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Get down, his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming kill us here and now. Wait, but can we even fight him though?
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place! Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Oh, shut up.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Uh-huh.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Understood.
Oh, my brethren. Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
Oh, so if I try attacking him, then...
Are you prepared?
I want...
Right on target.
The freedom of a
Vitus power. Wind.
Okay.
Oh, power of heroes. Oh, shards of ice.
Okay, weak to ice. I don't have ice. Oh, resistant to that.
Let me rethink this.
Okay,
the
just
freedom
ice.
of a
Seeker.
I don't have ice. I don't think the fucking holy guy will have much happen to him with light attack.
Is there another way?
Scour.
Oh, please.
Ouch.
Kneel before him.
Oh god,
What
they
could you
have
hope
ice.
to achieve?
At least that one does. What the fuck? Oh, that's some bullshit.
He knows we can't attack him.
With blade in hand. Freeze.
Hulkenberg got them right
In the
their
name
weak
of
spot.
justice, after me!
Strike true.
Bitch.
Speak yourself before God.
Lend me your strength.
Oh, I need to.
Let's go.
No. Okay.
Wind.
Wow. I was kind of hoping. Oh, shut up.
What could you hope to achieve?
Don't underestimate me.
This fucking guy.
Oh, power of heroes. Oh, shards of ice.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak
Bitch. No
spot.
holding back! Hack and slash, tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Seeker. Scour.
Still here?
It's too
For all
early to
the
go
three
to his
strive
side.
for. Freeze.
Go to his
I shall
side.
fight as the warrior!
To him.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Uh-huh.
He gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
I had the eyeball on my guy, though. Like... I don't know. I feel like there's gotta be something.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Like some kind of loophole. Even the memorandum was like, oh, there's probably loopholes.
I think not, you rot.
Oh. Oh.
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
That's a good point.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Go fuck yourself.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint.
Hey, get down here.
Is he gonna be pissed? Like, oh, I didn't need any help. Oh.
What are you playing at?
Kitty?
You think I owe you now or
Dog?
something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Yeah, I thought so.
Are you hurt? Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
His eyes twitching.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Oh my god, her eyes. What the fuck?
Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the
Wait, what?
songstress in the flesh.
Oh, she's that same.
What brings you all the way
Okay.
out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Atlin, shut up.
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed.
How the fuck did you even show up here at Botlin?
Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Oh. Yeah.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot.
Oh my god. This fucking guy.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Hulkenberg, I feel like you're the one that's freaking out.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's...
Oh, no.
Lost it all. I can't take it anymore.
Oh my god.
I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this.
Oh my
Yes, those
god.
are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
Look, I know nothing about this guy. I had no idea if he was gonna go after the lady or what.
By the crown, you can't be serious. She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Your lesbian is showing Hulken.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm the Captain Hulk, so step aside.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
What? Oh, Luis. I assume that's Luis's thing.
Airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Yeah, that's evil music. That's Luis. Oh, is it descending? Huh. Just getting fucking Power Ranger vibes from these damn gauntlet runners.
Luis.
Yeah, that's him.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is him showing up and being like, yeah, he follows me.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe at least.
Not the voice I expected.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild guess.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
He either doesn't remember Hulkenberg, because she was with Grius the night of the attack, and Grius said that Luis was there. So he either doesn't remember Hulkenberg, or I guess they didn't see each other. Or he does and he's pretending not to? I don't know.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Oh, is this actually gonna matter? How should I respond? To help you? To save the prince? Definitely don't say that one. Become king. I feel like he'd be suspicious if I said to help you. Because why the fuck would I want to help him? The thing is, we don't really want to win. God, is this actually gonna matter? Oh, I wish I could have saved before doing this. Become king. You might see us as an enemy.
I know you want to get this
Okay.
right, but this is
That's
no
what I
time to get
thought.
lost in thought.
Help you?
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Oh shit. I don't know if that's info we want him to have.
Please, I know we can help you. We want
Okay, no one
nothing
else
more than to see your
is
vision
like
realized,
upset about
Lord
that
Luis.
info getting out.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
That was a lot easier
Don't
than I
think this
expected it
changes
to be.
anything.
Oh,
Come on,
hush.
Hector.
Hector is the dog, cat, animal's name? I couldn't tell if it was like a panther or something.
Like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone
This
worse.
guy.
We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
Yeah, no kidding.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
Oh, we're gonna screw up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
Okay.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the gauntlet runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the gauntlet runner.
It makes it sound like I'll have to use this path without a gauntlet runner. With all the shit, it's like, oh man, all the stuff that you could be running into.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Oh, am I gonna get his archetype?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the
What?
genius engineer.
What the fuck happened?
Let's say we go check on him.
I guess, only for the archetype.
Hey, Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is that why you're being fucking dramatic?
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a ballet apple cart.
Painted neon yellow. That'll definitely... Well, I don't know about an absolute beauty, but that'll definitely make it so... she's peerless.
I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Make it explode.
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic?
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding.
Oh, I wonder if the fantasy book we have isn't fantasy, but a history book instead.
Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no...
That's really interesting.
Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Wait, but if it's a history book instead of a fantasy book, and humans are now monsters, does that mean whatever humans ended up... I don't know if I'd call it evolution to be those monsters as opposed to the opposite of evolution, de-evolution. That sounds like such a lazy word. Just putting D in front of it.
But somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
God, I'm so interested in what the fuck is happening.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
We end up finding a fucking Walkman. It's just Persona 3 music that plays. Oh shit, I am Makoto. Who do you hear this from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy.
What, they made a time machine?
That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit
Oh,
up fire in me.
no, he had like the relic. You didn't actually see the past time with your own eyes, just
after that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius.
I bet.
Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could.
Did he die?
That old fellow went back to his own hometown.
Oh.
That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
So I guess ranking up with him is going to be either finding relics or going back to find that one guy.
The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira.
Oh, but...
A village by the name of
okay.
Nero or some such.
So we're going there anyway.
This one's important.
Yep. There's instance. Also an archetype, I feel like. We left Neras who dissolved into doom and gloom again and headed towards Anera sleeping Carlos in the Gauntlet Runner. Right?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh my god. Oh, Stroll. He's still sick. So he'll arrive in Matira this evening then? Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl is right, you know? Carriage could never keep up with this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing her stomach. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's.
Isn't that?
Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Yeah.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
It kind of gives me vibes of the robot city in Nier Automata, except that had like robots, so it wasn't completely empty.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church.
No fun.
She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Yep, we had nothing to do with it. This is interesting news that we had no idea about.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his
Oh,
heels,
Stroll. It's not my business.
But surely all fights have casualties.
I suppose. There is truth in that.
Hey, read the room, will ya?
I don't want to make it obvious.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers?
Ooh, who is he?
Just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Why does Morris look like he's gonna be a boss fight?
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
Oh, Hulkenberg.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Let's go. Everyone -1. Ooh, what's that?
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
What is it?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality.
You know, don't knock it till you try it.
Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
I don't know if that's her just being a foodie or if, like, as soon as they look away, she's gonna be spitting it out.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
It would be so funny if when they looked away, she spat it out.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
It looks great.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
Look, I'm an elder. Who knows what kind of crap people refuse to feed me? Surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
That's kind of like, is it octopus? I think it's octopus. But like when the... I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Depending on how you cook the tentacles, I think they like still wiggle around and stuff.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Can it talk while eating?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
Yes. Wonder if the guy is trying to raise them to be like bandits.
Do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
Maybe he's trying to feed the kids to an actual monster. And will still somehow win this section of the competition.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
No?
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
Why do I have to go that way? Why can't I just go straight? What? Sandworm's nest. Fun.
There's a runner.
Yeah, that's... Oh wait, that's a rival. Oh. Can I look at other runners on the map then? That's interesting.
It's your call. Here's where we are now.
Huh.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
Yeah.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
I wonder if like the Kane type stuff is actually the VA's accent, or if it was written in the script and the VA just pronounces it that way because
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're
I
not
assume
through
it's
yet.
written in the
We've a whole
script, considering
spread
they're
of
saying
other
stuff
dishes
like
for you.
ye and stuff.
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert.
Well, don't knock it till you try it.
Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words.
I like
Now,
green
please, dig in.
green fumes coming off of it. Or is that just steam? It's just steam, I think.
It's altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wild, eh?
Stroll, don't knock it till you try it.
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here con a free meal out of us, that is.
Oh, you hush.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Been forever since I've had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
We're going to meet the lady of the town first thing morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
Aye.
Oh. Oh yeah, yes. Can I not buy info from you? Can I not? Damn it.
Pleasure
Hello.
to see you.
I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, but we want that, so it was nice of you to come out this way and make yourself comfortable. Beds in the back, pass the door to the desk. Thank you, lady. What is the thing I got? Oh, I got a few things. Giant sandworm, named for the biggest of the large annelids. Annelids? Popularly called sandworms, that dwell in the sandy environs between Grand Trad and Martira. Juvenile sandworms sometimes hunted as delicacy ingredients, but discovering one particularly dangerous specimen causing travelers to lose their lives has made this difficult in recent times. There are whispers that it's not only its enormity that makes it dangerous. Okay. A towering rich crimson tree of overwhelming presence that rises from the middle of the desert, roughly halfway between Grand Trad and Martira. In reality, it is a magical plant that feeds on ambient magla as its nutrient. As a result, it is sensitive to subtleties in nature such as weather and earthquakes, and is said to reflect impending natural disasters through the color of its foliage. In recent years, both its leaves and the never-ending fog had been tinged red, a never-before-seen reaction. The superstitious wonder if this new omen marks dark days to come. History. Pregante Castle? Residence and Castle of the Lady Martira Sanctoris Johanna is how they pronounced it. Has a long history dating back to the Annex War. Unlike modern buildings, the castle was built with many secret passages in case of armed invasion. Even these days, the castle staff occasionally stumbles across new hidden chambers and corridors. Nothing else there. Nydia tribe. Ah! Characterized by their iridescent eyes and hair, members of the Nydia tribe lack the conspicuously notable features of other tribes. They're known to be gregarious and talented at flattery. Many have left their hometowns to make a living, some making a name for themselves as both compelling and strange figures. Colonies comprised wholly of the Nydia are rarely known to exist in any part of the kingdom, making them a mysterious tribe in some way. Ishkia, that's the winged folk. Yeah. The tribe recognized by the avian wings as well as their almond eyes and long eyelashes. Though the fewest in number of the 8 tribes, they have a reputation for their intelligence, giving them a strong presence in bigger cities. Many find high status in intellectual labor, such as scholars and sanctars and the like, making it not uncommon for Ishkia to be wealthy. Due in part to their regal stature, the Ishkia are commonly admired. However, the act of speaking down on others has been ingrained in their nature for some, making it just as common for them to be resented. Incidentally, their avian-like wings are purely cosmetic. Oh! Though they are able to move them to a small degree, they have no structure. They're actually just clusters of feathers. Those who aren't fond of the Ishkia latch onto this deficiency of flight to ridicule them. Oh, assholes. Juna Sagnus? A beautiful Nydia songstress, whose extraordinary voice is praised throughout the kingdom. She often appears at major yearly events held by the royal family and crown theocracy. She is also tremendously popular outside the kingdom. Her cohabitation with Louis leads many to suspect they are lovers, though in reality she's more of an adjutant. Naras Krax, a genius engineer of the Ishkia tribe, he can single-handedly manage all things gauntlet runners from planning to maintenance to piloting, and was contracted to build the prince's gauntlet runner before the prince vanished. He comes from a noble, highly respected family with a stately mansion in Grand Trad, but as he shows absolutely no interest in social status or family prestige, is dismissed by his family as an unmanageable oddball. Despite his pedigree, his appointment to build the princess runner was solely based on merit, not his social standing. Since then, Ross has retained a strong sense of gratitude towards the royal family. Unfortunately, as both the prince and king met successive Both the king and prince met successive suspicious ends. Sorry, the comma was throwing me off. Norris was unable to repay their favors, which burdened him greatly. I understood what I was saying, the comma is just not great. Ovis Godot, a muscular, bald-headed Resoint warrior who serves as both captain of the monk army, the enforcement arm of the crown theocracy. Ferdinand's primary bodyguard. He assumed the role of captain after his predecessor lost his life during the suppression of the Mage Academy in Montario. He specializes in a unique fighting style that combines magic, staff, and spear techniques passed down through generations of warrior monks. Claudel Claudel, a young, resoigned warrior who serves Luis in his lower ranks. Keeping his dog at his side even in battle, he's earned the title the Black Hound out of both fear and cruel. Okay, so he has a dog. Because Luis did not formally enter the tournament for the throne, Claudel entered of his own volition to secure Luis's following and act as proxy for the support. He hopes that if he can make a name for himself in tournament, Luis will acknowledge him. Okay, so yeah, he is just speaking on fucking Luis's behalf. Batlin, Albus Batlin, a Clamar man who works as crier for the Crown Theocracy. Most criers perform rhetoric that venerates and strengthens the authority of sanctism in the royal family, but Batlin is the opposite, prioritizing the provocations of the people as though commentating on a sport. Though highly admired among the townspeople, he drew the ire of the Crown Theocracy for his roguish methods. However, when the royal magic made what amounted to one's popularity the sole factor of succession, the Crown Theocracy pivoted, suddenly assigning Batlin the monumental responsibility of heading Sanctism's public relations as the tournament's official crier. Hey, Milo Mauricio, an Ishkia candidate participating in a tournament, a princely man claiming being an illegitimate son of the Montario royal family. He pledges to adopt a caste system based on beauty. What? With himself the most beautiful of all, bestowing grace and honor among the country as its king. His suave looks and mannerisms have earned him a devout following. Each time he smiles from stage on his gauntlet runner, the palace of beauty Hildebrand, shrill screams can be heard from the crowd. Jesus, I don't like this guy. Sanctoress, clerical title of sanctism, permitted to administer rites, ceremonies, blessings, and the like. The title of Sanctor is treated more like a broad certificate of religious qualification, and they are not explicitly required to work for the church. However, those in higher positions, starting from Sanctorian and above, take on duties related to the parish and church's career clergy. Gauntlet Runner Engineer, an engineer that designs and maintains Gauntlet Runner. Because Moglet Crystal's power runners, engineers need to be familiar with the workings of magic and magic igniters. But they also need to be well versed in a wide range of fields, from dragon crystal technology for movement to armaments for battle. As the costs required are substantial, engineers almost exclusively come from noble families who own gauntlet runners. Right, okay. Roast sandworm larvae. Said to have origins in past extermination efforts against the giant sandworms threatening Martira's livestock and thus threatening their main industry, the animal husbandry. Some theorize the giant sandworms increased aggression in recent years is because they're young and being overhunted to make this dish. It's one of those things. Like the shark fin soup thing, where like sharks were getting dangerously low because people were just taking the fins for the stupid ass soup that I've heard tastes like nothing. Like nothing special. It's just a rich people thing. Kaden Workshop, a newly founded Yugi-based Gauntlet Runner workshop. Gauntlet Runner is primarily owned by the state and the wealthy, with most owners sent to trading companies owned by the Clamar Resort tribes. Little care is given to quality of performance, only maintaining the status quo. However, the Kaden Workshop has been working diligently to overcome this societal disadvantage by demonstrating their technological innovations, and has gained positive attention in recent years. The workshop prides itself on superiority of their component adjustments through high precision percussion, a feat capable only by the Yugi with their ultra-sensitive hearing. That its successor, Elena Kaden, has joined the Tournament of the Throne solely to promote the workshop without regard to the Battle of the Throne has become a point of discussion. Lena Kaden? I think that was the one that was on the Gauntlet Runner. Originally, I assumed she was like a pirate or something, but it might have just been that. Okay. Not time. Yeah, I guess not. Are you continuing to eat? Oh, the cuisine here is delicious to the last meal. Matera is a fine city indeed, which makes this Jaime's defenses all the more damning. If all we've heard is true, hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair. Man, the food is great, which means we have to fuck up this guy because he's messing with the food.
Got a moment?
Nothing call it night. What? Where's the bed? Oh, do I have to go through here? I do, okay. Hey Stroll. Finally free of those tiny runabongs. Nice sleeping in, isn't it? I love a good inn.
Yeah.
Nothing beats the bed at an inn. I can see the monsters out there when we camp on runners. I rested a little easier in an inn. I wish Nuras would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is the castle, then he is its king. Yep. I am going to say, just because I don't know if the cutscenes or whatnot, I'll be locked into until I can save again. And I also think this is a good place to end this here. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, helps the algorithm. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all of you. Please try to hydrate, try to eat something. Life is difficult, and you should try taking care of yourself when you can. Yeah. I honestly don't have much more of an outro, so I guess I'll just see you guys next time. Bye.